Create game. We're gonna go back to the Yukan. All right. Go find some animals. I'll try hunting with a bow for a little bit, and then if that doesn't work out, I'm gonna switch to my new guns. I do want to try going north. Oh shit, let's see what time it is. 14:16, so yeah, let's go ahead and swap time. Let's do like 4 in the morning. Oh, it's just a bush. Oh, we got a moose. There's a bunch of moose. Tom is traveling. So that means that moose that was down there is probably already moved. Let's see if we can cross the water over here, though. I could probably just go around. It looks like the water ends. Oh, can't cross the water there. So I guess you would have to kind of go south to go north. It's gonna suck if I get around here and then an animal's gonna pop up on the other side. There's a tower all the way over there. Probably gonna pop up them moose tracks and be like, "There's moose over there." Yeah, I wish I would have done the worlds in Ghost Recon like this. I think it would have been nice. Oh, I saw something. Ah, I thought that might have been some moose. Too bad the moose was traveling though. So they were already moving whenever I got down to the water. I got a red fox out there. I have a general area. I don't really have a good weapon to take down a fox though. Oh, there it is. They're so hard to kill. Like if I actually had a 223 right now, the other pistol thing that I just got, I would be able to snipe that from here. But yeah, I had to decide to choose something else. Playing. Like, if you ever see those, they always stay in bushes. Man, I really need a gun. I may have to end up getting a gun just to shoot these things. Damn, that's gonna be hard to see. Damn, I think it moved all the way up there. I actually hit it. No, maybe not. I'm not for sure about the distance on some of this because apparently where I have that perk. There's the poop. I seriously thought I dropped it. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna have the right equipment to kill it. I don't even know where this 300 green arrow would even go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back and actually get my new weapons that I just got, because at least I'll have a chance of actually shooting some things at that distance. Right now, I don't have that reach out range, and I've got to go to the range and figure out what those settings are for that, because apparently where I have the peak draw thing for the powerful draw or whatever, it messes up the initial settings for the scope for the crossbow. It doesn't affect speed, and apparently they say it may affect trajectory with winds. Let's get rid of all these arrows. Let's go to store. We got new handguns, so Lomo, that's what they call that something else. There's a 45 Frontier. The others looks ridiculous. I've got that for backup. That looks kind of like a 5.7. I do like that style though. Hmm. 45 or 10. Can't really attach scopes to some of those. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'll run for is that. So I need 243 ammo, 253. Let's go look at what that ammo costs. Which is funny because I'm pretty sure that's like one of the beginning guns. Oh, those are free? What? And that's a big old rifle round. So this will kill small deer. So if I put that on, it's going to take up a lot of space. I'm going to carry that. Carry the Sunberg. .357 jacketed hollow point. That's for bison. You don't need a crossbow scope. think that's only for the Grelic. Yeah, it's the scope made for it. Okay. So have that. I can have a red Raptor. And the muzzleloader does not get a scope. But let's go look at the muzzleloader. I may not even need the muzzleloader. I mean, I got something that reaches out, and I got something that takes down the big stuff. But we can carry it. So we'll do that. So we're going to carry this. Ammo types. Polymer tip bullets. 50 cal mini ball. Jacketed hollow point. Sights we get to put on the pistol. Reflex on that gun. For lures, got the same. I think that's good. I think we got ammo and everything. Everything has a scope except for the gun that cannot have a scope. Okay. That way, if we see a fox or something light, we can just pop it. We have something to take out bison. We got something to take out other animals, and then we have the raging bull that can wipe out the other series. Muzzleloader can just be used for whatever, just for fun kills. Maybe if we come up to something really close on something, just give it a good pop. I saw something moving. Thing is 2.38 kilometers out. And I'm guessing that's going to be across the water. I figured that might be pretty cool to shoot. Let's go look. Now, can the 243 take down caribou? Apparently, yes, it can. Really weird. It'd probably bleed for a very long time before dropping. I remember growing up and stuff. I'd go muzzleloading with my dad. I had a barrel. I think it's kind of looked like this. It was a 50 cal muzzleloader. It was a octagon barrel. Up a little ways. I don't really use calls and stuff that much, so let's see if we can creep up on it. Those footsteps look like they're going back the other way. Those caribou droppings are pretty old. I wonder if they ever fix like the patches and stuff for they used to get stuck at like certain sections of the map. Like look at those. They're all the way down there. Love to take a shot, but I know that I don't think there's any place for me to cross. I'm sure the round would make it there though. I wish they had a bigger barrel variation for this, and maybe like a different ammo type. Because the cool thing about the contender pistol was they call it something else, but the contender pistol he was able to swap barrels on. My dad had one, and he had it always swapped off with different things. 308. He had like I think he even had like a 4570 barrel, something like that. And it was like, what the hell? That's like that about break your damn hand just shooting it. Oh, I I wouldn't right now, Leela. I would give it a month. Just, let's see how the other stuff goes first, okay? It sounds like it'd be really cool. I think it would be neat, but we don't know what we're gonna have to pay for this month. I don't know what's going to happen with Cub Scouts. Boy Scouts of America. $20 a month. Ain't too bad. Let me guess, it's fleeing. Son of a bitch. Dude, I can't see all that. I know. Maybe there's a spot right there in the water I could cross. Well, it says those droppings were old. So, I'm guessing that because the water's so shallow there, they just crossed. Used to, the game wouldn't let you even walk in, like, medium water. It would just stop you and walk in place. But I'm guessing as they progressed on, allowing waterfowl and all that stuff, just kind of forced it to knock you out. I figured maybe some of these animals would be down at the drinking holes. Very odd that like everything that I've seen has been across the water. This king got slaughtering a bunch of things though. Oh crap. I did hear that there was a glitch that people are using to kill gray wolves. I don't know what it involves, but apparently they get glitched and you just shoot them all. It kind of looks like what they've done there. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, warning call. But the wind is not in my favor. That's the downside. Maybe I should head more north. I'm gonna check these droppings and see. Of course, it's fleeing. Those things catch a whiff of you and it's like done. Holy crap, that guy got a lot of score. So it looks like we're getting into bear territory now. So used to bow hunting too. Oh, this is the Yukon one again. Leela got her a pack for I got Leela a pack. Well, she basically got it for herself, but she's got those big 7mm rifles now. So she's got those when she gets on. She gets to use those big guns. And she let me get a pistol pack. Since they're all like $3.99 right now. So I got a 3 different weapons on me right now. I'm gonna try. I grabbed a bow. I had a perfect shot on a couple foxes, and now I don't need like I had the shot, the perfect opportunity for it, and now I can't. It's 700M. Oh, well, there's three of them in that pack, and apparently one of those rifles can be used between the two ammo types to shoot the weakest animals in the game, or right at the weakest, to the biggest. So it'd be perfect for her to hunt with. I kind of like to use some shotguns sometime too, but I've heard that some of the shotguns aren't as good as they used to be. Oh, 700. Well, she also has to get scopes, so that's going to be another thing. So even if she gets a rifle, she doesn't have the scopes unlocked, so she's going to have to work. She's going to have a standard scope. Yeah, you'll have to show her later. What the hell? Moose. Of course. So we've had a bear moving through there. If you look through the DLCs and you find one that you want to buy her, go for it. But right now she's got two DLCs. I didn't even know she had a gun DLC. But she has smoking barrels. She's got the big old muzzle loaders. I didn't even know she had that pack. But she has a smoking guns pack. But no, you can't buy her actual guns in the game, like in the shop here. You actually have to buy them from like actual real money. Oh no, you can't send her scopes. There's like a high tech pack that gives like a gun with a scope or something, but that's it. I gotta check that drilling rifle I've got. Apparently, it's got like a shotgun combination to it. I can't remember. It's supposed to have like a shotgun and a rifle mixed together, but it has its own special scope. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to find anything. Yeah, this guy in the server has literally dropped a shit ton of gray wolves. I'm pretty sure people are using the glitch that the other guy was talking about the other night. See, every time I get an animal, it says it's fleeing. I get up and finally walk a few steps and it's fleeing. Shit. So we got moose. All right. I got a good old muzzy right here. This is a shoot once, ask questions later, wait a while, reload, but it packs a punch. So I'm gonna see how fast this thing will kill a moose. Fortunately, I can't put a scope on this. You saw all the bears over there? You gonna move now? This is how long this gun takes to reload. What? I got an achievement. Yeah, it takes a long time to reload this gun, but I think I just downed a moose. And it did not run far at all. That's pretty damn amazing. But you can't use a scope with this gun. And it can shoot just as long as a rifle. So one shot, and you have to stuff the bullet down the chamber and pack it. All that good stuff. You have to pack your bowl, you know, just to get started. But holy shit, it dropped the moose though. That was... It's been a long time since I've dropped a moose that quick. Looky there. Double lung penetration with a 50 caliber mini ball. Yeah, that's true. Oh, look at that. It was a gold trophy rating. Tracking distance, like none. Difficulty 4 easy. Antlers, skull trophy organs. Well, I have to be. With that gun, you have to be close. I mean, you could be a long ways, but you can't put a scope on it, so I have to aim like this at all times. But you have to get fairly close with that. But yeah, double lung. Oh, I was actually shooting with that 30-06 that Blue said it should penetrate. I had it right in front of me when I shot it, and it never dropped. Like it did, but it had like 4 shots into it. That's after running a good ways. Normally running in the woods. Well, I play bow a lot of the time, and running in the woods, you make a lot of sound. Like there's a little sound indicator down here in the bottom area. I mean, you'll hear animal sound, but the problem is usually it's too late. You start. You'll see them, but they're always fleeing. Which I mean, it's good to shoot them while they're running too. You just can't typically get a good accurate shot. Let me find some bear poop and see how far away all these are. And maybe where he's shooting over there, maybe he'll bring some stuff. But since I was seeing foxes out, I grabbed that 243 pistol to shoot some smaller game. I've had them try to attack me a couple times, but I never had them fully kill me. They got me down to one last hit though. I shot one in the face. It was a I didn't have my right ammo equipped in my pistol whenever I engaged them. But looky there. I see a target. Here's two. Let me look at something. In that 243, it cannot kill bears. It sucks. other gun can and the hollow. Yeah, that's all right. I got something for it. I got something for it all day long. We're gonna go after these two bears. I've got my character on auto walk for a second just to get a little closer. See, that's a scope on that. And this gun's only good at 50 meters. So I'll need to get in a better position. Well, I was walking up in the upper part of the map, and for some reason it kicked me out and made me spawn down at the very bottom for some reason. It was almost like I ran out of bounds, but I looked at the map and there's more maps up there. So when I get up here, I'm gonna try to shoot both of them. I'm gonna try to quick aim one. After recovering shooting, I'm gonna try to shoot the other. Tints are good. There used to be a glitch with tents. That's why I didn't use them that much. Some people got in the habit early of like setting up tents and hitting up locations, and then they bleed out one area and then move to another. Justin was really good at figuring out the times of days and when to go hunt them, and he was always really good at getting all the times down right. Like he researched it. So when you play bow, you have to creep up on your targets, especially using pistols and stuff too, and shotguns. But I'm all set in stalker skills. When I get over this hill, I don't know if I hit the other one. It was kind of an upper spine shot if I did. You can't walk slow in the game. I marked it for him. Hell yeah. You sure didn't go far. 33.13 meters. I just got one lung. Interesting. See if he got it. That's what I like about bows, though, is like I can kill one and come back. So when I shoot them, they travel 15 minutes away half the time. Yeah, you really got to go for like double lung placement or try to or get something that will go for the heart. But the heart's so low, it's easy to miss, which is a big, big problem. So easy to miss. So we got a red fox down here doing a mating call. Foxes are so damn hard to see. Oh, see, I like shooting animals in the head and stuff, but the problem is you lose points for it because it's considered like you're damaging the trophy. It's still cool to get one every once in a while. Sometimes I get a good one, like through the eye or something like that with my other gun. Oh, I know I hit. See, that's the glory about people who use guns. Like you all get to engage at longer ranges. And the game used to be programmed to kind of cheat you. So I noticed that with bows, if there's a diamond or a very, very high end gold, almost diamond, they'll stay a distance from you no matter what. So I would walk up towards the deer, slow walking, and it would automatically walk away. And it was actually wanting me to take this super long range shot with a bow. And then no matter what it was doing, if it was eating or drinking water, I just couldn't do what this is. I just couldn't get a good shot on it. Well, it looks like I shot the ox and it shit itself. But yeah, I noticed that they'll keep a certain distance. It's like it wants you to make that like a long range shot, and then you're gonna have to track it because of the distance and because the penetration got weak. That's one reason why I don't have like huge trophies, because like you all use the 7 MMs and stuff. You're loud, but you can hit anything at any range. And then as soon as you see another one, you can just shoot it again. But with bows, I can shoot and typically shoot a couple more, and then I can pile some bodies up for just a minute. It's like where I'd use that right there. Apparently, I didn't hit no organs. But this round should take out a fox. go look. Found some more blood. I seriously thought that shot would have killed it. I must have hit like nothing but flesh. No bones, nothing. Oh, look, there it is. Right? You dropped all those animals, and I couldn't even get like any of them. That's why it ran so far. That's what happened. It ended up bleeding out because I missed the spine. That's a bronze. See, this gun right here is a single shot too. But it's like small game to, I think it says it can take caribou, but I probably wouldn't shoot caribou. Or maybe it's like big animals. Or like maybe, oh, the big deer, not like caribou. It looks like a caribou on the list, but I don't think it will. Maybe I should head north. Maybe I need to go to a different location. It looks like somebody's hunted the shit out of this area. Crap. Go over here. So I was trying that new kratom. I don't think it's as strong as the other kratoms that I got. That red hulu that I got. I really don't think it's as strong. Might play some tomorrow. Yeah, I think after I do some running and stuff, I may hop back on. I'm supposed to convoy with some people. I haven't got to do a convoy. Told a guy I was going to convoy with him, and we also got to play a little bit with World Warrior. We're supposed to do some fighting games sometime soon, too. You could bring Justin's character in, Lawanda. At least they kept the ammo types correct for those. You walk the railroad? Oh, shit. So you crossed the whole line over there? I think I did when the map first came out. I mean, I think I actually ended up walking a majority of it. Because of the cliff. Yeah. Need to see if we get need to see if Lila wants to play some Wildlands sometime also too. Where she's got it's like this, except you hunt cartel members. So it's kinda like that other shooting game that you have to play. But it's more cartel kind of stuff. Warning call. What'd you do? Get up on the bridge and shoot them all? Oh shit. I guess, I mean, it's such a high vantage point that you would be able to look down on all that. And when you're shooting down at things, you're typically hitting the spine if you hit it dead on. Still not seeing much over there. Checking for that fox that just hollered. Nothing over there. Wind's in my favor. That might have been one. Plus, you got to be careful about overhunting on a map, too. Or it used to be a problem. I don't know if it is anymore. If they might have fixed some of the issues. Because before, it was good to delete your map and then let it validate again and reinstall it to put a map back into the game, because it would save the map data. And if you killed a lot of animals and you weren't seeing as many as you used to, that would fix it. But I don't know if it's still a thing or not. Ooh, that sounds freaky. What? No way. That was loud as shit. Like, what's the chances of that? Warning call. Damn, I missed it. And it ran straight out that way. Foxes are such a pain in the ass to get. Bad thing about hunting them. Foxes, I think foxes are one of the hardest animals to hunt. Them, and there's another fox on another map. I think it's Layton Lake, and they are super. No, not Layton Lake. Hirschfield or something like that. It's the European map. And the foxes, some of them are so tiny. And some of the grass and stuff in the thing is so dense that you can't see them, but like their head's poking up. You always have to kind of catch them off guard. And usually I have to mark them with my goggles or with the binoculars. And then I typically go take aim while they're highlighted. Rabbits are pretty fun to kill too. Rabbits are kind of easy though. At least in Layton Lake, you could run up on a big bunch of them I'd pull out my Magnifico 45 Colt, and I'd put shotgun shells in the pistol, and I would just shoot like 6 of them down because the rabbits would always be in packs. Cool thing about foxes is typically they don't run too far away usually. Usually go to a brush line. Like, I'm surprised I ain't seen moose. Like, where the hell's all the moose at? The caribou. Yeah. I kind of want the new map too. You get to kill kangaroo and crocodiles and stuff. Sounds like it might be pretty fun. Go down here to the feeding zone. Gonna forget about that other thing for a little while. That fox is probably long gone. That's like their newest one. They brought out a fishing game, but the fishing game I think failed. It's like people were asking like, why couldn't they just add fishing to this game? Like, it's got bird hunting and everything else. Why not have fishing? They could have literally just used this game and configured the maps to run fishing and just have fishing spots all over this area. See, that fox ended up moving down. Unfortunately, I'm running straight into the wind. I'm going to run a little east over here and get in a better position. Looky there. I actually ran the fox out. I don't... That don't sound right. Shit. I was actually thinking about taking a shot at that. I actually need to get me a shotgun to hunt some of those. There's blood. No organs hit again, so I probably just missed it. Like, all vital organs just completely missed. So it ran this way. It's odd that it would be hollering. If it's shot, usually they don't do that. How much health does it have? Half health, at least right there. I have a thing to check blood. So it's between 50 to 75% on HP. It's weird that the fox would holler at you and stuff. I mean, it should die. I mean, this is a pretty decent caliber for shooting foxes. they typically would bleed out. Okay, so it did bleed out. What I wanted to make sure of. See, my shots are just bypassing organs. No vital organ hit. That was a bronze too. Just seeing a fox. Well, it's awfully odd that, like, all that walking around and stuff. I mean, I was able to stumble upon two bears. It's typically morning time, and it should have been, like, drinking time for a lot of animals and everything. We're next to water, but yet there's, like, no animals drinking. Usually there's moose everywhere. I've not seen any moose. I'm seeing tracks, and all the poop and stuff is old. This is like all fox country. Caribou, very old. Like I've never had an issue not finding like moose and caribou on this map. I kind of wonder what that is. It's probably just leaves. Well, that's the thing though. Everybody's map's different. Like the animals space out differently. But like researching like feed times and stuff's always good. And knowing the areas and when to set your times to come back. And a lot of the spots that I used to use, like on Leighton Lake, which is map I didn't play much. Me and Justin came here to go kill bison right before we quit playing. I'll walk over here and see if there's anything. The wind's just not in my favor right now. Like right there was the first caribou I've seen since I got on. And the other ones were traveling. I don't think this gun will take down. I have to use my other gun. Oh, my YouTube's going to give me problems. As a water source travel that way, there seemed to be a good amount of animals. I'll head up there in a few minutes and see if we can find one. I figured I'd go north on the map and stuff and maybe I'd find something, but not been very lucky. Yeah, Fox was headed out this way too. Unless they climbed that big old hill over there. But then, of course, the grasslands are kind of high. Like, where's all the animals at the water sources? That's typically like one of the big things in this game is water sources. Oh, this is where I was hunting the other day, and I was doing pretty good. This might be where the Red Hills are. Is the Red Hills out that way? I usually go north from here, so I bet it is. It's not here. Let me try this spot for a minute because there is some caribou. See, this is where I was having all the luck the other day when I was on. I was hitting things, but I just wasn't getting any of the animals. And plus, they're really hunting down south, so they're probably pushing animals up. Because I did not realize that the guy down below me had already killed a bunch. See, look, that guy's already killed all those. Unless I go down here to Fisherman's Ford. It's the only place I could think of that there might be. No, never mind. That's on an island. Let's go there and see what we can find. Get his hat off. Whoa. Kind of bothered my ears to have a hat on. Bottom right of the map. Holy crap. Well, I thought I saw something. Looks like there's red hills either which way. So we need to go kind of southish. Got free Wi-Fi. Oh, these big ass ears? Is that what you talking about? Shit, I pick up a signal. The hell? I was hearing like full on footsteps. It sounded like trot, 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 trot. The hell? Where the birds come from? Oh. I make my own Wi-Fi. There's a lot of birds over here. That's a harlequin duck.
Harlequin ducks will stay here for the warmer months, then migrate out to the coast for winter. They're some of the smallest creatures you might hunt out here, but they thrive in Alaska's harshest weather. They tend to stick to flowing water, so look for them when you're close to the river.
Pretty cool. So let's head more south. Southeast, I guess. Yeah, my maps, I don't know if I have the full area for that section. I saw you traveling around the other day, and I didn't even have some of that map. And I remember playing before with Blue, and Blue had a good area where it was kind of red. We killed a bunch of bison out there, but I don't remember where that is. Red Rock, maybe. Maybe we're getting close. Strange, that guy got a bison, only got 150. That's a bridge. It's like Grandfather Mountain's bridge. Killed 9, holy shit. What was it? Did you kill the Harlequin ducks or just a bunch of animals? Where I'm seeing shit. Like, I was kind of expecting to see, like, some tracks down here. But you've seen more out here. There's some tracks. But see, that was the thing with, like, a lot of the older maps, is if you found water areas, kind of like how this is, a lot of the times they would get trapped down at those water sources. Because before, they couldn't cross areas that you couldn't cross. So they would get stuck in some of the zones, and you just got to pick them off. But they fixed all that. The grizzly bears, caribou, caribou Lou. Party 151 rum. So it says that caribou, I don't know how old it is, but it did come through here. Like, if I could hear like a warning sound of one of them to kind of figure out. He's still going south. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out. I'll pull out Big Nasty here. I like Big Nasty. Big Nasty does all the walking, all the talking. Thought that was an animal. Starting to see more footsteps up. But I did notice like a lot of people are hunting the crap out of some of the zones because it was like back there when I was in the other zone. I didn't realize those guys had already hunted that whole area out. Probably why there was like nothing there. But these zones should be fine. But it kills me that I don't see anything. Just kind of looking ahead, see if it tells me I've spotted an animal. Okay, I'm starting to see a red zone maybe up here. This thing right here tears their guts up. We're gonna creep up on it. Probably get a few more rifle kills. I might switch back to the bow just because, I mean, hell, at least with bow, kill one, you don't scare everything off in the vicinity. I can usually just kind of keep a close, tight quarters and work my way around. We're gonna get up here to the second little pine tree. We'll take a shot from there. Mating call. It means it hasn't seen me yet. See, when I get in the tree branches, I go completely invisible. Damn, that thing jolts. Holy shit, that thing bounces. Reload. Holy shit. What I like about muzzleloaders. I won't have to go chase them. There was a moose nearby, too. I dropped it quick. Look at that. That was flesh, stomach, left lung, liver, and right lung. That was like a good shot right there. That just destroyed its organs. I would say Leela could use this gun, but she would have to use it without scope. This gun's so powerful they don't let you use scopes with it. Oh, there's the redwood stuff. I know. Scopes are good. But with this gun, they don't let you. This thing can shoot as far as a rifle can. It says its effective range is up to 200 meters. I think maybe 250 or something like that with one of the ammos, which bypasses some of the rifles. But you can't scope, so you would be taking almost like a blind shot just to hit it, especially at that range. So I mean, you'd have to aim that. But hell, shooting a caribou and not having to chase it, that's pretty good. Looks like there's another sleep zone up ahead. It looks like some of the other ones might have been grazing. Either a sleep zone or yeah, sleep zone or grazing zone. I'm not for sure. We'll go check this out up here. I probably ran everything off with that shot. See, if I was using a bow back there, I could have shot that one, and the moose would have grunted and wouldn't have ran, and I could have possibly gotten a couple shots. And that's a pretty big zone. The whole moose zone. Go check out this poop. See how fresh it is. See if maybe it's worth tracking. Got another caribou. You should ask Justin about the shotguns. Shotguns in this game used to be awesome, but they nerfed them. But there was a problem with shotguns that if you used them, you could down the biggest animals with it. Your internet's messing up. But yeah, shotguns would be really cool. Like you could shoot something, but it would tear your trophy up, no matter what. So it would penalize you, but it could bring down like any type of animal. Always had a good bleed rate. And if you used a slug, it was just like using like super strong, like a 50 cal. Yeah, I was streaming on Kick and then doing this YouTube, but it would only let me set 6 megabytes. So I'd be streaming and all of a sudden my YouTube would disconnect. It was like it wouldn't let me stream to both. A lot of bear tracks. Get out here to this zone over here and check. Athelston will be home early in the morning. The watchtower. I'm guessing that's probably what that is. Or no, there's a lookout tower down here. Lookout India. It's further south though. Unless that's what that other green indicator is, but usually that's just information. Oh, the caribou smelled me. They're gonna smell me anyway. See, I technically don't really need a blind. That's the cool part. So I get the benefits from a skill thing that I have. That anytime that I step in a tree and I'm crouched, I get the same coverage as being in a blind. But I also have. I'll have to use it here in a minute to show you what I've got. That moose is fleeing. Maybe I can use it over here. Okay, it's not compatible. I can't use that there. I just mean the water source where you're at. I wish I could show you. So on the map, there's a water source right here where I'm headed. Could have swore I just heard. Yeah, I'm headed down to a lake or a pond. It says that there's a water source down there. Unfortunately, the wind's blowing in that direction. Yeah, I having bad luck tonight with the wind. It's the only time I'm getting any warning grunts and stuff too, it seems. It's always when the wind's blowing in the direction and they've already kind of spooked it. Because I'm crouched everywhere I go, so I'm not really making that much noise. Says there's deer mess right here. Very old. Okay. Let's just run. It ain't gonna matter anyway, because anytime that I'm walking that way, they're just gonna be scared as I go. Checking the mountain. Yeah, I don't think Blue's been feeling too good. He hopped off the other day to go to take a nap. And then he went back to bed at a normal time, and I was like, well, that's kind of odd. Getting that sleeping habit that I had. I was hoping to get a few more in. Okay, I need to head. Let's go east. Yeah, I think it's surgery's when we got to go do all those outings here in a day or two. Thursday, we've got 3 different appointments to do. He ran right through all the scent. Yeah, when he gets that surgery, he's gonna have to sit, but he's not gonna be able to sit comfortably for a while. So he's gonna have to do standing exercises. He's got to go lay down, have to get back up, and he's gonna be up and down all the time. It's several months of recovery for that. That's what Angela at work was doing. She's getting that done. She has to have a hip replacement. And the funny thing is, the knee replacement she had done is the knee replacement's what caused her hip damage. You got a bunch of game down here. Well, anytime that you have to compensate weight for a long time on one side of your body, the body pays the price, the other side. So it damaged her hip having to compensate the weight of her own body. So she had to go back out for surgery again. And then they said that they wouldn't do her hip surgery until she lost weight. And then they're doing another one. I think she's getting maybe her other knee replaced too. So she's gonna have basically 3 surgeries, and she was only supposed to add one, but she damaged the other 2. So I have no scent blowing in this direction. You said this was a hot zone. Nothing should know I'm coming up this way. Plus, it'll be a time of day kind of thing, too. It's probably getting kind of late. Is there a camp down here? Let me go look real quick. Yukon Valley Hunter Call, the wild map. Yukon Valley Call, the wild map. See if there's a house area down here. So, in between the islands. Okay, so while I'm out here, I might as well make my way to where the end of the road part is. You see right here is just another factor. I've got it discovered though. It's just time of day though. That's all the difference is. But what's really weird is there's not that many animal tracks down here. There's like one set. There's some caribou moving over that way. But we need to head east. Just a couple things. I'm guessing this next spot up here is a watchtower that he was talking about. We'll run over there, and then I'll run and go grab the other zone. That way I can swap some weapons out. But that's the cool thing about this game is all these little zones and stuff. It changes for everybody. So like your map, if you load up your game, your map will be crazy. Like in some of the zones. But like from my area is going to be a bit different. See, he's fleeing. He automatically decided just to take off. It does matter a lot with time, though. But your map will be booming in some areas where maybe my map won't be doing so well. But hey, got one. That's a glitch. I barely missed the heart. It was just a bronze. Not bad though. See where I creep around and stuff. I get a lot of that. Like they'll either walking away from me due to like the scent, but they're always coming back, typically around. So I end up running into them. So they get right up on me. There's a 10 gauge shotgun that's also really good to use. Use slugs in. I guess it'd be as powerful as a muzzleloader, probably. Its effective range would be a lot lower, which I mean, with this, you gotta be up close. You gotta be, well, 10 gauge, you also don't get a scope, so I guess it doesn't matter. Check up there. Thought I heard something. Oh, yeah. It used to happen to me a lot. I don't know why it doesn't do it as much. But they would, like bears. Bears used to come out and try to kill me every time I shot one. And then they updated some stuff because there was some sound issues with the game. And around that patch, they just quit attacking. They mostly run. And one patch made the bears like stupidly hard to kill. Like I would be creeping up like this behind a bear for hours. Just walking through the woods, just following it along. And you get to a certain point and walk away from me. Those moose should be running around in here. They should be getting ready to stop up here at the top. I've never really had too many problems with mooses though. Like on Layton, they would come after me. I mean, I've never had them really come after me on here. Bison, when the first map came out, they would come after me. So we got a stand out here. I'm gonna go ahead and build this because this will give me EXP. Costs a little bit of money, but I'll get stuff in return. XP 100. So we got some more tracks coming up. There should be a water source down here. Hoping to sneak up on some of them at the water source. And then in the middle of the water source on the other end of it, there'll be a house. from what I saw on a map. I need to get that house down there, so I'll have something nearby to go down there and grab all these. I kind of wonder if that muzzleloader, it says it's not proper to kill bison with, but I feel like it probably would. We're getting ready to see down the slope, so maybe there'll be something down there. Wind's in my favor. Go ahead and walk. Let's see how old this poop is. Very old. The boxes came through. So I've got to come down and then go up to Stone Hollow. As long as I head east, though, I should make it down below the water basin. I've got those. Pretty sure there's one behind there. There's a bunch. Holy shit. Yeah, the animals will glow if you mark them. Did I miss? The only reason that they're glowing for me though is because I'm using it to bring up binoculars and I'm hitting the E button to spot them. and it puts a highlight around them. If another player does it, it'll come up orange to you. So I completely missed that. Holy crap. But yeah, all you got to do is just hit E after using binoculars. You bring up your binoculars, you look at it, and you hit E. It'll say hit E to like view or inspect, and it'll highlight it just for a few seconds. But if you switch fast enough, you can shoot while it's highlighted. When you have a weapon that you can't scope in with and stuff, it's pretty handy sometimes to have that. Can't believe I missed that though. Yeah, there's the water basin. So they're going to be north of me. The cool thing about this little pistol, though, I think Justin's got it too. It can use any rifle scope except for like the drilling gun. That's it. And it's the only pistol that can use any scope. Every other pistol has to use either iron sights or the red dot scope that you get in a high-tech weapons pack. I think there's a scope that you can unlock for pistols, but it costs like 40-some thousand points or something like that. It's high. We're going to be heading kind of northeast. See, all that running, and like, I've literally heard nothing. Fox warning call. I'm not too worried about a fox right now. I might keep this little pistol for shooting foxes and stuff. Been pretty good so far. Oh yeah, those are very high caliber rifles. If you ever get a chance, shotgun's really good too, but you have to be right up on them. Which the guns I'm using, you have to be right up on too. Don't see anything up this way. I think there's a 7mm that the game gives you automatically. But you have to earn it. And that's the problem with like Leela's weapons. That she has to earn all of her weapons. Well, I heard it. But yeah, she's been using, I think the rifle she's using is equivalent to my pistol. I think it's like a 223. I got moose. Oh, look. Of course. I hit. This one had antlers. That's why I shot it. I thought I hit it. That was a flinch, right? When I shot, it hunkered down like it was hit. Yeah, blood spot. Yeah, right there. Very fresh, no organs hit. Yeah. Walk out this way. Ah, well, that would be it went this way. And then it got shot. That's what I was trying to do. But the other tracks is from the direction it came. Checking up here. I don't ever use this. So it was shot right here. But it came from this way. Thought I might have hit it. pull that back out. But those are going that way. See, that's what I'm trying to figure out is why is the tracks going backwards? See? It came out here. It walked to here. But the tracks, it came right here, turned around. See, that's, I'm looking at the print. It went up this way. Oh shit. Looky there. Sometimes you gotta look at the prints. Very low. Psh, I ain't worried about that. There's no blood trail. See, I was telling Bill it would show us where the dead animal. Yeah. It make you kind of look for it. And then the more skill points and stuff that you get in tracking and stalking, the more you're able to differentiate between tracks and better directions. I even get a skill perk here in a little while that shows where animals have leaned up against the trees. So like where I shot it, and if it came through here, it would show disturbed vegetation. So that's something that I get to get here in a little while. But my tracking's really high. But when I first started the game, I'd spent a long time looking for one animal. There we go. I'll go down here and pick this up. Now run back up a little ways, and I'll start following that track again. And the cool thing is those animals just ran the direction where the other one should be bleeding. Oh shit, look at there. Right lung, left lung. Almost got the heart. Rifle scope score. That's really, oh, rifle score, not scope. So it looks like the bleeding is getting a little bit more lower health at least. See, I have that too. Oh, when you kill two things and they end up dead next to each other. I had that the other day with the bow. I had shot and killed I think it was a caribou and a moose together. They literally died right next to each other. Like it was like maybe like 10 feet difference. But if you look up at the top right of my screen, I don't know if you can see it because of the banner. Oh no. 50 to 75%. That's his bleeding status. Shotguns can make things bleed pretty good too. I didn't realize it's almost 1 a.m. right now. Every once in a while you get lucky where they'll die next to each other. But it's rare. Like with this gun I would be able to. Bows, you can drop them over and over into an area to the point that they'll come around the area, but then they'll start avoiding it eventually. They'll literally go around the edge of the circle, of the blood circle on the map. Looks like we're heading north. We end up backtracking. Oh, I am actually not too far away from the place I need to go. Nice. After I grab this, I can go grab that house real fast. %25 to 50%. So I'm going to say he's probably bled out about to 30% HP. Yeah, I'll probably hunt this one and I'll go head back to the house area. But if I see anything along the way, I'll probably try to kill it just in case. The good thing about like walking like this is sometimes you'll find the moose trying to rest, and I have had them rest and get their HP back. I guess it is possible for them to do that, or it used to be. Look at that. That's a moose. That's a moose. Female moose. It's a good thing I didn't go after that one trail. Harlequin duck. There it goes. They're flying away. I've got a Harlequin duck thing. I'm gonna have to get it out. %25. I'm gonna put this one in its grave. I'm literally going as slow as it'll let me. Come on. Don't cross the water. I bet that one that just took off running that was right there was probably the one that I was actually after. It bled out before it could get to me. Oh shit. Look at that. A caribou that I shot way back on that one little area when we was close. Ran this way. It's dead. So it wasn't too far from where the other one died. Look at the horns on that thing. That's a silver. Look at that. I missed it and got it in the fucking jaw. Oh, it died because it couldn't eat. That's some shit. Look at all the birds. Harlequin ducks. Oh shit. I got a duck. It was improper ammo, most likely, but I mean, hell. See what kind of points I get for this. Look at there. Every once in a while, you'll get lucky, like that right there, where they're actually landing at the water site. But most of the time, you'll have to just kind of scare them off as you're walking around and pull out a shotgun to spray them down. I've gotten like one or two with a pistol before as they were taking off, but it's rare. But the cool thing about the ducks and stuff, like how little those things are, they're like rabbits, so like one pellet from a shotgun literally kills them. So I usually just use it. I have that little pistol, it's called the Magnifico or something, and it has shotgun shells, and it's just a little light pistol with the little shotgun rounds, and You can't kill. It would take you like 30 shots to kill a deer. Dating call. I need to head south anyway. But yeah, one pellet from like most shotguns will drop them. I don't know if they ever fixed rabbits, but rabbits were kind of easy. They're tiny. But when you find them, you'll find them in packs, and you can just run up behind them and shoot them with like a little shotgun. The pistol for the small game. Well, the problem with that pistol is for small game, the lowest stock point ammo is only for foxes. So I don't have anything that goes above or below a fox on me. If I was using my little bow, or my other bow and arrow that I'm actually really good with, the original one, I could kill like any type of animals with the 3 different types of arrows. But them like foxes being so far distance away, I can't hardly hit them anyway. But like rabbits and stuff, I've killed rabbits with bows. But I do know Justin has the 22 varmint rifle, and it's good for rabbits, and it's also excellent for ducks. And it does not penalize you for shooting a duck with the 22 varmint. So you could literally, like, while they're outside in the water, and they're all sitting there, you can just start like I think you get like 15 bullets around. You just keep on shooting. I was right here at the camp anyway. I didn't have this zone. That's XP. I don't know if Justin has the pistol or not that I had. I know he's got some of them. He's got the ones that I just bought. He had them before. But this pistol right here, the 45 Colt uses it can actually use that right there. 410 birdshot. It's good for rabbits. I didn't even realize that 10 gauge birdshot. And that'd be really good. Buckshot and slow. That kills all the way up to a bear. And then the slug takes everything one step below the bear to the bison. So 10 gauge is nice. Penetration and expansion. Expansion's 22, penetration 45. Let's go look at some. Wow. Actually, this here has more expansion. So 50 caliber mini balls are actually better. That has a little bit more penetration, and it's as effective for up to extra range. But the only animal that can't kill is a damn bison. There's a 150-meter one. Seven. See, that can go up even further. So your 7mm polymer tip bullet has a good penetration, effective range, can kill a bison, which is weird, but this can shoot up further. Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. I think I have a, yeah, I think I do have a rifle that's 22. Yeah, the Virant, that's really good for killing little small game. I used to carry it with the bow. That way I could just take out the all the different game plus the rabbits and stuff safely. Oh. I'm gonna have to head off to bed though, I think. At 19,205. Money wise is. I'll try to get back on maybe tomorrow. Get Leela on board too. I'll go ahead and hop off this. All right. Y'all take care. I'll see y'all tomorrow.